F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy.
Gotta bring that energy. What's going on, FRR fam? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back to FRR Friend Request Reviews, where friends request friends to watch The Last of Us Season 1, Episode 3, titled Long, Long Time. I mean, I don't even know how to do these intros anymore since I already know what's coming. Like, we going to Billstown, man.
Facts.
But at the end of the day, I like the little differences, you know, from the game that they throw in here and there and stuff like that. So I'm excited to see whatever changes they made to this section. And then I want to see Bill. You know, Bill was a pretty interesting character in part one. So I want to see who's casted as him and how he gonna play it off. How you feeling over there, Bralik?
Feeling great, man. Last of Us, you already know, like you said. How do we do these intros? But yeah, I think you hit it right on the head. Who's gonna play him? How's that scenario gonna go? Is it gonna be 1-for-1, obviously? And the big question is, are they gonna continue the trend that they've been doing with the whole intro? You know, the intros have been, you know, a blast from the past pretty much, and kind of like different than the game, but definitely welcoming. So I'm wondering if they're going to continue that trend throughout the entire season, or is it at one point just going to kind of be left behind and they're just going to continue with the story. But whatever it is, man, I'm here for it, man. I've been enjoying the ride so far, but I can't wait. Can't wait to see how this is gonna turn out, especially this episode. We should be seeing some different types today. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Ellie called it out. She said, I heard there's ones that all that. So look, we ain't gonna hold y'all any longer. We just gonna bloat right in. Y'all already know what to do with these videos. Go ahead and drop those likes. Make sure you comment down below, and most importantly, subscribe. The goal is 10K. Click the button, click the bell, get notified when we go live. Let's go. Y'all don't get no clicker today.
Get it. Nah, they really do need to cash your ass. That shit was pretty spot on.
I'll be practicing, bro.
Ooh. Pass it away.
You know who?
Oh, yeah, okay. So remember, cause you know what I mean? They're showing us stuff we ain't seen before.
Nah, that's true. That's true.
That's nice, though. I like that they added that.
10 miles west of Boston.
R.I.P. to Tess, man. She a real one.
Look, I've been thinking
I
about...
don't want your sorries.
I wasn't going to say I'm sorry. I was going to say that I've been thinking about what happened. Nobody made you or Tess take me. Nobody made you go along with this plan. You needed a truck battery or whatever, and you made a choice. So don't blame me for something that isn't my fault.
Okay.
You feel me? Don't treat me like shit, bye.
How much longer?
5-hour hike.
We can manage that.
There you go. She already becoming a trooper.
What are you looking out for?
People.
She don't know about
Really
that.
Frank nice?
Frank is.
Frank is, yeah, Bill is an asshole.
You know, seeing as it's just the two of us, I was thinking I should
She want that banger. She want that 9 milli, man.
We know how she get it.
All she need.
Are you sure about that?
Stashed.
Okay.
You have stuff stashed here.
You ask a lot of goddamn questions.
Facts.
I do. You ever play this one? I had a friend who knew everything about this game. There's this one character named Melina who takes off her mask and she has monster teeth and then she swallows you whole and barfs out your bones.
Yeah, you never gonna get shit like that back.
I love that moment in the game. You don't know nothing about that because you ain't played the DLC.
Is there anything bad in here?
Just you.
Ah, getting funny.
Just you.
That's his go-to line.
He already creating a everlasting bond. Like,
What gonna try to do? Run away?
let's see what it is first, just in case he got a fucking gun in there.
Yeah.
Hell no.
You feel me? She just want to get ripped apart. Like, did you not just go through some wild shit? Like,
Fuck yeah.
that shit like gold, huh?
Oh.
Hello. So it begins. Oh, that shit is. She lucky.
Oh, look at that.
Man, that shit sound like it's on its way to becoming a clicker. She about to do some gruesome. Yeah, she gonna become a serial killer when she grow up.
Nah, she.
She look crazy, like motherfucker filled with cotton. He a teddy bear. Stab his shit out, man. Just end it. There you go.
Picked over my ass.
Mm.
How did it even start? If you have to get bit to be infected, then who bit the first person? Was it a monkey? I bet it was a monkey.
No one knows for sure, but best guess, cordyceps mutated. Some of it got into the food supply, probably a basic ingredient like flour or sugar.
Flour or sugar though.
Or bread, cereal,
Can you imagine?
pancake mix.
Just making some fucking pancakes and next thing you know you clicking.
What the hell?
Friday morning, day goes on. I started to get sick.
Oh,
Afternoon.
shit.
By Monday, everything was gone.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's just, there's
You don't know,
stuff
Bill.
out there you shouldn't see.
Oh, no, I have.
Stuff you
I
shouldn't
don't want
see.
you to.
About to see heads on pikes like.
Trust, you don't want to know what Bill does on his free time.
He do what he want to do, man.
You know what he be doing? Laminating them magazines. Burned everybody else.
Told you you were going to a QZ, and you were. If there was room.
If there was room.
Wow.
If there wasn't,
They just killed everybody?
It's cold, man. It's a
What?
cold world.
People weren't sick.
no, probably not.
Damn, they about to show it? Man. See this? That's why nobody fuck with the hunters, man. These federal motherfuckers, these militants, and these hunters, man, they cold, man. Oh, is this Bill?
I think so. Man was ready since day one.
You feel me? Well, he was that type.
Mad paranoid.
Not today, you new world order jackboot.
Look at him, NWO.
10-4 hat and everything.
You feel me? Off the grid, like no Wi-Fi, none of that.
I mean, I guess at this point he's kind of right.
Damn. Gun compartment.
Can we see your face, Bill?
Got a mask off.
I know. I like how they haven't revealed him yet. Damn. So this is Bill's town, huh?
It's a nice crib, man.
Okay. Pretty close.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. So that's how he got Bill's town. He just stayed his ass in the basement when they came and evacuated.
Okay.
That boy was prepared for this shit. Like, so I'm getting my sewage back on, my electricity on. Got 3 tubs of gas. Got a garden. Got some Fresh meat.
Nah, you need to cook that just a little bit longer, bro. Okay.
Nah, that look right.
Who's your partner in crime, bro? Oh, shit.
We about to see. That's crazy. He got that all set up before the first one even showed up. Like, gotcha.
Oh, it doesn't get old.
Doesn't get old. He doing this shit on a daily. Damn. What the hell he lugging?
4 years later.
I'm not infected.
Yup. We gotta look out for other.
No,
Why did you take that long to answer?
I don't know. I thought about lying for some reason, but it's just a bruise.
I guess this is Frank.
It has to be. You staying there for the rest of the day, bro?
Yeah,
Clear
we
you.
gonna have to. Man,
Oh.
that's what he should have did, right?
Okay, he got the test.
He got a scanner. Yeah.
How'd you get that?
Don't worry about it.
Boston is that way. You can make
chill
it by
ass
nightfall.
I'm really hungry.
I'm pretty sure Bill's lonely as fuck too. 4 years by yourself?
Yep. But he trying to play hard for now.
My name's Frank.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Frank. If I feed you, then every bum you talk to about it is going to show up here looking for a free lunch. And this is not an Arby's.
I won't talk about it to any bums or hobos or vagabonds, I promise.
Bums and hobos. Everybody's a bum and hobo right now.
Vagabonds.
Man, nice fresh bed, fresh sheets.
Even a shower.
Almost done. Although, can I have 5 more minutes?
Sure. Sure!
Thank you. This is amazing.
I bet. About to get a nice old fresh steak and shit.
Hey, they
fresh
setting,
cut.
They setting the table.
You feel me? He like, damn, this nigga handsome.
You know it. He's like them eyes.
You feel me? That shirt. My shirt. I felt that shit.
Thank you.
You got pajamas?
You're welcome.
Man, you feel me?
Trying to spend the night.
Like, what breakfast looking like?
I've been staring at this the whole time. Is it antique?
1948.
Wow. You know how much these are worth?
Currently nothing.
Exactly.
Currently nothing. Facts. Everything is useless.
Look at that. Got the posture right. Shit.
No, sir. No, thank you. Sorry. Not this song. Not this song.
I'm not a professional.
Well, neither am I, but
And then I'll leave.
Is Bill about to steal the show?
You feel me? He about to fucking QTE this shit all the way to a perfect score. Like,
X. Square. Oh yeah, he about to
you feel me?
finesse
You
it.
see the way he massaged the keys?
For real.
and time washes clean love's wounds unseen.
Isn't that the guy from Parks and Recreations?
It is, huh?
It is. The guy with the meats.
Long time.
Yeah, at least 16.
Long time. Okay.
At least 16 years.
Long time. Now I know what the title means.
So, who's the girl?
Mm.
Girl you're singing about?
So you saying that with too much emotion, player?
There is no girl.
It's facts. If there was, Long gone.
I know.
He said, I know. Trick question, motherfucker. Like, come on, bro. You really did that just to, like, you could have just did that off the jump.
Okay, they.
He said, I got to double check and ask if there was a girl. I know. It's crazy. All right, they confirmed it, man. For
Yeah, they
those who didn't
did.
believe it in the game. About to turn your ass out, boy. Said, go take a shower. You done came up, Frank. Nigga, you got a nice ass town to yourself now. It's all good.
I mean, y'all ain't gotta go all the way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could just snip that right there, like.
He said, y'all ain't gotta go on.
I mean, we know how bold they got in Last of Us 2.
Oh, fuck you! Come on! Hey, would you stop?
Damn, they about to walk us
Do I
through the whole
ask for
20.
things? I live in this world. You live in a psycho bunker where 9/11 was an inside job and the government are all Nazis.
The government are all Nazis!
He's starting to see the crazy.
Hell, Fedra.
Okay.
I'm about to
He's trying to beautify the
Just tell
town.
me why.
I did. Paying attention to things. It's how we show love.
The boutique. Are we hosting formal garden parties now?
No. But we are going to have friends.
Excuse me? We don't have friends, Frank.
I've actually been
Facts.
talking to a nice woman on the radio.
Oh, shit.
You what?
A nice woman.
This really is just, it's amazing.
Wow.
Tess and Joel.
Can you not, please?
Wow.
Wow.
That's how they met.
This is.
He ain't take his hand off that thing.
Well, can I just say, gun aside, which I get, by the way,
Wow, look how
how nice
Tess
this
looks.
is
She
to have a
looks so
civilized meal in such a beautiful place.
Younger, right? Yeah.
alive.
That too. She ain't getting tongued down by the cordyceps.
Not inside.
Thank you. Yes.
Frank! Frank!
Songs.
Frank!
Can't do nothing about it.
If mine brought strangers into our situation, I wouldn't be happy either. Of all the people he could have found on the radio, were actually decent people just trying to get by.
Okay.
Still pointing
Go,
at you.
Joel.
Galvanized wire already started to corrode.
Mm.
I can get you 10 spools of high tensile aluminum.
Mm.
Last you the rest of your life.
He already negotiating. I just want some venison every once in a while.
Yeah, that we should use codes for the radio in case anyone's listening.
Oh, that's a good idea. Like what?
Oh, so he's the one who came up with it. Okay.
The 80s thing, the
Mhm.
70s, okay.
There'll be raiders.
Yep.
They'll beat that fence and your tripwires. They'll come at night, quiet and armed.
Mm.
We'll be fine.
Yep. Bill, he don't give a fuck.
You got plenty of traps for their ass.
You feel me? Plenty. They fuck it up, they gonna run back with their tail between their legs, and he gonna set them up before they come back again. Yeah, we definitely getting the whole
Yep.
episode, I guess, of Bill's 20 years.
What? It's okay.
Is this marijuana?
Ready?
Dude, you stupid.
Is this the coca leaf?
Got the poppy fields.
Is this peppers? Strawberries?
Strawberries.
Mhm.
I thought those were radishes. I didn't even see that shit. Oh, he's been growing carrots and shit. I don't think he was growing nothing else but fucking
For real, them
carrots every
stubby
time.
ass carrots. Ooh.
Man, you see that shit drip a little bit? Look at it. Damn.
I was never afraid before you showed up.
Now he is.
Afraid of losing someone?
Yup.
Not on the strawberries. You feel me? Like, come on. You
I
just got
respect
these shits.
the realness. Like, they said, ain't no plot armor, bruh. Everything matters right
Yo,
now.
you took the words right out my mouth. Oh, what the hell? Oh, shit.
One down. Better not be no bullshit straight bullet through the window. Alright, he picked up a little son.
Yeah, he got the Ellie joint.
Mm-hmm. The little 9 milli.
Mm-hmm.
Bill! Get inside!
Oh, there it
Ooh.
is. He already got the limp.
Oh,
Okay,
right in the belly.
Frank.
Damn, what's gonna happen?
Frank!
I'm right here.
Frank! I made a list for you.
Dang, he
Tell me
think
about
he's
the
out
list.
here.
Call Joel. Call Joel.
Wow. That's crazy that he's telling him to call Joe. He has that much respect for him.
I was just gonna say they must have actually grew a relationship in those 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's still breathing. I'm about to say, did he just die?
No, I
pass
was
out.
like, ain't no way, man. Ain't no way.
Yeah, I'm like, how they ain't changed that much, did they? Like, Frankstown?
It's getting cold. Okay.
I thought that was Buddy from Cobra Kai. I thought that was Crease. Like,
Wait, Buddy in the wheelchair? What's going on?
that's Bill and Frank.
Okay.
I wonder what happened.
10 years later, damn.
It's crazy. He was just telling him that he got older faster, and now he's pushing Frank around in a wheelchair.
What's crazy is that Frank kind of looks like Neil Druckmann. A little bit. Sheesh.
Man, they gave him the Santa. Like, he wasn't that great out. Like, he looking like Tim Allen and Santa Claus. That's crazy.
Took most of the night. I'm exhausted.
He said took most of the night.
I
Bed.
promise you I'm gonna stay up.
Why?
Because this is my last day.
What if we find a doctor? What if someone shows up who can help?
Who's coming, Bill? The door-to-door MRI salesman. I'm not gonna give you the every day was a wonderful gift from God speech. I've had a lot of bad days.
I bet.
I've had bad days with you, too. But I've had more good days with you than with anyone else. Then you will crush all of these up,
And
put
I
them
won't
in my
take them.
wine.
Oh, okay. Assisted suicide. And we'll wake back up. Yeah, it's kind of, it's a little bit heavier than the game, low key.
Way heavier, bro.
Because he's asking him to help him kill himself. Like,
Yeah, this shit is definitely
it's
hitting.
way worse than getting bit after they had an argument. Like,
I can't.
Do you love me?
you know, we do. Exactly.
Then love me the way I want you to.
It's cold, man. That's cold, man. He did him dirty.
Taste test real quick.
We going out together. Ain't no last hug, no I love you, no. Well, I guess he'll have time for at least one conversation when they in the bed.
Were there already pills in the bottle?
Enough to kill a horse.
This crazy. So technically, we don't really get Bill's Town this episode. They stretched us out.
Yeah, subverted expectations for sure. Was not expecting this at all. Okay.
Man, he taught that man the code. He really was fucking with Joel.
What?
Bill?
Maybe he couldn't stay in his house after Frank died in it. Because it sounded like he tried to kill himself too, right? He said there was pills in the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
So he was trying to go out with him. But Frank had the extra baggie. So that took his ass out.
So they're dead?
He did. Wow.
That's very interesting. So it worked. I thought he was going to be mad because he survived the suicide and Frank didn't. And that's why he had such a shitty attitude. Like,
If you find this, please do not come into the bedroom. We left the window open so the house wouldn't smell. It will probably be a sight. I'm guessing you found this, Joel, because anyone else would have been electrocuted or blown up by one of my traps.
stupid.
I never liked you. But still, it's like we're friends. Almost.
Had to get that out there. Like,
Yep. Yep. Key test. Safe. Yep.
Yep. Now use them to keep Ellie safe.
Okay. He got everything you need right
You got
there.
everything you need, yep. Beautiful. Hit the workbench. Duct tape. You know how it goes. Backpack. Like, just get it.
If I'm taking you with me, there's some rules you gotta follow. Rule 1, you don't bring up Tess, ever. Matter of fact, we can just keep our histories to ourselves.
They're having a conversation
You
finally.
don't tell anyone about
I
your...
know, right? It's crazy. This shit feels like an origin
Condition.
episode almost. Like,
They see that bite mark, they won't think it through, they'll just shoot you.
Yep. That's what Ellie does.
take a shower, yeah.
Put your hands on everything.
Pistole.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's the 9mm that Frank had. Yep.
Wow.
Same
Look.
one.
Oh my God. I even said he had the Ellie.
That was perfect.
No
That
way.
they
I
did this
call
perfectly.
that.
Yeah, that was fucking perfect.
It
That was
looked
that same
just
exact
like
drawer.
it. It looked just like it.
That's
That's
the same drawer too. He kept that shit in that same.
It's your first time in a car?
It's like a spaceship.
I feel it.
She gonna find the magazines.
I think they gonna skip over that part, man.
Since they already know that he's.
Oh, man.
That's the song he was playing to Frank, right?
It's better than nothing.
Yep. Don't tell me they're gonna show the dusty corpse.
They did leave the window open. That's the
Yep.
room. They not gonna show it.
I'm getting chills. This show is too good. It's too good.
That was
Oh
cool.
my God.
That was cool. All right, there you have it. The Last of Us season 1, episode 3, in the books. Long time. Long time. I can't lie, man. I ain't really know what to expect with this one because Billstown is fairly is a very action oriented area of the game. Like you get hung upside down in a garage,
Yep.
like
Yeah.
popping off at clickers. Like it's crazy.
Yep.
So it's really interesting to kind of like figure out like how they're gonna transition that into the show, like because obviously it's not a action show, so they're not gonna go into all that. But I like it, man, because we learned a lot about Bill and Frank's relationship. It was pretty much Bill's story, so pretty good, man, pretty good. And then that basically just allows us to go to the next section. Like we don't even have to do anything else with Billstown, just because of that. So definitely was feeling that. How you feeling over there, Bralik?
Bravo, Neil. This is how you adapt a game to a TV show. I think they did everything right with this episode. they gave us all the beats from the game. Obviously, there's things that we didn't get, like you said, the heavy action parts. But I think they want to save that for, for more of the latter half, of the series. I'm guessing. So it kind of makes sense. But I love what they did with with Bill's relationship. They showed us the full 20 years of how it kind of like developed. And obviously, like we were saying in the game, it made it seem like Frank resented like Bill because he was such what did he call them? A survivalist, such a survivalist, right? So that's something that they changed in the TV show, but I think that change was still a good change because we still got everything that we needed to by the end of this episode. We still got the car, the battery, everything. And that's another thing too in the game too. You got to go look for the battery.
Yeah, you got to go to high school, right?
Yep. You got to go to the high school.
Are we going to get high school next? But nah.
We didn't. But we didn't even get we over here in the intro thinking we are gonna get a bloater scene, and we didn't even get that. But overall, I thought the episode was phenomenal, man. I loved it. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I thought it was great too. Yeah, man, I don't even know where to start. Like they
subverted the expectations so well.
Yeah, they did.
So good, man.
They did. I mean, I guess I could just touch on the things that I enjoyed about it, and then we could just keep it moving.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Y'all seen what we saw, and if you played the game, you seen the differences. And if you haven't played the game, I recommend you do. And if you never played the game, then I hope you just enjoy the TV content that they gave, like because it's still, it's going blow for blow right now with the game storyline. So definitely enjoying it. But yeah. I would say probably the biggest thing that I liked about it is, I guess the whole fucking thing, bro. Like, cause honestly, I didn't know too much about Bill and Frank. Like, I feel like when I played the game, like there was some subtle notes in there. Like I said, I only played the game once. Bralik definitely knocked it out a lot more times than I. So just through my only playthrough, like I knew there was like some subtle hints that Bill and Frank were in a relationship, and then like Bralik said, like it made it seem like Frank didn't really fuck with Bill like that. I always thought it was like because they just kind of had a falling out, and then they the only two around each other for so long. Like it just kind of is what it is. And then Frank lost Bill while they were still mad at each other, which is why Bill lost Frank while they were still mad at each other, which is why Bill, was always so angry about it. But this was just like, I don't know, man. It was just really nice. It was just a really nice kind of love story, bro. Like it was still Bill still had his ways. And Frank still had his own opposite ways, but then the opposites attracted, and they made it. Like he said, he found something that he cared about in the world, and he protected it. Like, and I just think the way they wrote it out, the way the relationship ended, and all of that, even with Bill like taking himself out, was, yeah, I think that was pretty fire. Cause like Bill, like he said, he was happy when the world ended, basically. Like that's you can't get any more selfish than that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You happy that everyone else is basically that. You can't get any more selfish than that. So at the end, you decide to take yourself out so that you could die with the person that you like.
That's some real Ellie shit right there. Y'all don't know, that's pretty much what Ellie and Riley tried to do as well. That was their whole kind of final words to each other, like, let's just die happily together. So that's just something that I really like, because it's a subtle shot to Riley and Ellie's relationship. But the thing that I loved the most about this episode was the tie into the letter, because I felt like the letter part of the game is important, but they just it's just shifted a little bit different here. But I think it works just as good, because you get that sassiness, like what he said. I don't know. He said something like,
"I don't like you."
Yeah. I don't like you, but
friends,
we're still friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? it still had that tone of the original letter, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just think they did it perfectly. And showing us the relationship between Bill and Frank and the differences between the game, I think it was done very well. I wasn't expecting Bill to take himself out, to be honest.
Me neither.
I wasn't expecting that. Pretty much in the game, he is selfish as fuck. So I thought that was gonna kind of carry itself right here at the end. But I love that they gave you that moment with Frank and Bill having that that last meal. I loved it. I think it was. I don't know. I can't believe.
I think what it comes down to, bro, is that it's a humanizing element to it, like that that you just. I think that's why they had to write it this way. Like, because like Bill was a good character. Don't get me wrong in the game, but like, can you imagine how annoying he could have potentially been on TV? Like it could have. I ain't gonna say it wouldn't have worked, because I think it damn sure would have. There's plenty of characters like Bill that we've seen on TV before. But I don't know, the way this episode went, and like I guess what I'm trying to say is, if they tried to show us the relationship over 20 years with the same Bill personality from the game, that wouldn't have worked. So I do like that they still kept some of his selfishness and his survivalist ways and his paranoia ways, but still cranked it down a little bit, humanized. Because bro, imagine spending 20 years with somebody that you love. It's not just 20 years with just a random neither. Like 20 years with somebody that you love. I can't imagine. Like, probably would have did the same thing. It's the end of the world anyways. We might as well go out together. Like, so that shit. Yeah, it's just like a humanizing element to it that they threw on screen that just makes it hit different. Like,
it definitely does hit different, and I think it hits harder than the game. So to be honest, it's crazy that we're having this conversation that the TV actually did, I would say, a better version of Bill's Town. Even though in the game, it makes sense because, when you play in a game, it's got to be, I wouldn't say action-packed, but you got to have your moments of when, you go hard and all. And Bill's Town's like the first time you actually go hard. So I love that they just removed that entire element and just placed us in the past. And then we had the moment where we meet Tess and Joel and Bill and Frank, and it was all Frank's doing, which is something that I thought was great, because it kind of does make sense. Like, how would Bill, reach out to someone like Joel if he was so, paranoid and stuff like that. So
nobody come through.
Exactly. So it kind of gives you that piece, like, wow, Frank really did have a pivotal role in just this whole relationship between Bill and Joe. So I thought once again we came into this episode wondering what was gonna be different, and pretty much we got, I would say 90% of it was completely different, but well received in my opinion. I think the people who play the game and watch this are gonna enjoy it, and I think the people who never play the game are just, I'm not really sure how they're gonna feel about it. I'm really curious.
I think they'll enjoy it. Because if you think about it, bro, like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna use this word. I'm gonna use the Z word, y'all. Zombie movies, zombie TV shows, like zombie genre, because I know they cordyceps, they're infected, or like zombie shit. Like, at the end of the day, you can't have too much action, right? Like, even because this was one of the reasons I really didn't like The Walking Dead, because I felt like the drama was too much. I was like, they got too much just petty drama. Like, I'm cheating on this guy with this guy. He's my best friend. Who's my son? No, you're my son. You're his son, but I want you to be my son because I'm banging your mama now, even though your daddy's my best friend. Like, that type of drama, I'm like, I can't deal with that. This is again, it's like real, like, humanizing drama. Like, I could see this happening.
This
like,
is real as fuck.
Someone taking over a town, a fucking a bunker type dude taking over a good amount of town. And, you know, like, whether he fell in love with a guy or a woman, like, the same love story kind of fleshing out. Like, if, like, this drama feels real, like, it feels good, it feels grounded, like.
Yeah.
So that's, like, so I get why there can't be too much action beats. Like, even when they ran into the clickers, that wasn't too crazy. One motherfucker's running around getting smacked by 2x4s. Ellie ain't shiv nobody in the head yet. Well, technically she did this episode.
Yeah.
But like I get why like it can't be too over. I get why we can't fight a bloater in a gymnasium. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like the people who didn't play the games definitely gonna enjoy this because it's still hitting the beats of like a zombie genre type TV show. And then the people who have played the game, I think they are gonna enjoy it as well, because hopefully they understand that TV shows can't be too over the top, or else we're gonna have a Fast and the Furious version of The Last of Us.
I don't know. I'm starting to think now. You think the gamers are gonna like that? We didn't get those moments. You know, the whole hanging upside down, clickers coming after them, Bill coming out of nowhere and saving his ass. Like,
I'm somewhat like indifferent about it, because I feel like yes, you can do that stuff on screen, but it's like you only have an hour for this episode. Like, how much of it are you really gonna dedicate to the action parts that we already know anyways? We played through that shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather play through the action than watch it, to be honest. Like, so now that the story's getting more fleshed out, I'm comfortable with what's going on. But there's definitely people that's on the other side of that sentiment. So, you know, I liked it.
I did as well, man. I think I can't say it enough. I loved the fuck out of this episode. I thought it was dope. Obviously, you know, one of the gripes is I feel like, you know, HBO be taking it too far. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was a great episode, man.
Man, we done watched. Well, I done watched, and I know you done watched Spartacus, Game of Thrones.
I've only seen season 1 of Spartacus, so I don't know how crazy it gets. Well, even though I think season 1 was still pretty crazy.
Yeah, season 1 was wild. But yeah, man, we didn't seen it all, man. But I feel you though. But I already know what my score is once them credits roll. So, how you feeling over there? You got any last thoughts? I know you want to talk about that gun. I know you're excited about calling that out.
I mean, what can I say?
Pat yourself on the back. It was a good call.
I guess.
I liked it. I thought it was dope. I'm like, oh, she reaching into the same fucking. Bralik was right, nigga. It's the 9 milli. Like,
it's crazy that they can make it look exactly. Something about it when he grabbed it, it just looked like Ellie's gun from the game. It looks exactly like it. So, like I said, the attention to detail in the show is just. It's one of the reasons why I feel like it's doing the right things when it comes to a TV show. That's one of the things you want to get right when you do cartoons or games to TV show. You want to make sure everything's authentic. I think that's one of the reasons why one of my favorite cartoons ever is the Avatar Last Airbender, right? Movie completely butchered that shit, like so bad. It's like if we were watching this show and instead of calling her Ellie, they call her Eli. Eli and Joe.
They just took the L
they
off.
Took the L off.
Yo,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Joe.
That's what that movie did. But this show, just everything is pretty much there, man.
How you feeling, man? You trying to score this thing?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna score it. I'm going to get this episode. I don't know. A 7? Nah, definitely not. I'm gonna give it a 9, man. I want to give it a little bit higher, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna give it a 9. I think what they played around here with Billstown, I think it was definitely different, but seriously heartfelt episode that I wasn't expecting, because I was expecting Frank to completely dislike Bill by the end of it. but they really turned it around and made it a complete love story, which I wasn't expecting, man. But I loved it.
I loved it too. I think the speech at the end was nice when he let Bill know not every day was great. Like that you know, let us know there were those downs.
Yes, they were. Year 3.
But I'm gonna get this a 10. I think this is a perfect episode. I can't even lie, bro. Cause like you said, like when you get to Billstown, that really is when the action kicks up. So the first 2 episodes, it was understandable for the pace to be how it was, but I was really kind of trying to figure out like how they was gonna play this off. You know, how they gonna get us through high school, through the neighborhood, like through the raiders in the grocery store. We didn't even do none of that. Like
there's a lot that we didn't do. Yeah. No, I think the raiders at the store is after Billstown.
That's after. Oh yeah, because you crashed the car.
You crashed the car. Yeah, exactly. Yep. So
okay. But even if they do cut that out, they're probably gonna do it great in a great way, because like they've been cutting out everything and just giving a story, and it's been landing perfectly. And I feel like that's why I'm gonna give this one a 10, because I just was really curious how they was gonna do it, and they nailed it. Like they gave us 20 years of Bill and Frank. That's 20 years that we did not know existed. Well, we knew existed, but we didn't know what was happening from the game, at least.
Yo, so, yeah. Cut. I'm redoing my shit. Nah.
But yeah, y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all still here rocking with us. We appreciate y'all so much. Y'all keep us moving and grooving. This was a really good episode. Hope y'all feeling as good as I am at the end of this thing. Make sure you like the video and drop some comments down below.
Yep, and don't forget, man, if you made it this far and you new, consider subscribing, man. Our goal is 10K. Definitely can help out with that. FRR out. Peace.